tuning into the My Positive Perspective Internet Show today, where we feature individuals and groups who share the common goal of improving the local Charleston community. Today's episode is brought to you by Gatorade, a great way to quench your thirst. Joining me on today's episode is Steve Fernandez. So, Steve, how you doing?
Doing great, thanks. How are you doing?
Good, Steve, man. Yeah. Steve was we swam with each other in the early 90s, I reckon, and really saw each other improve, mostly. You know, I won some, you won some.
I think you won more.
Well, it depended on the stroke. But you know, in freestyle we were very much, you know, rivals almost, competitors. But we just swim together sometimes too, and that was fun too.
Yeah.
But what we're discussing on this episode is Steve is going with the College of Charleston, trying to encourage them to build a new swimming pool complex. So maybe you can tell me about that.
Right. So part of what we're doing, the current College of Charleston swim dive team and alumni and all family, is talk to the college, talk to the city of Charleston, and get them to work together and build a large Olympic-sized swimming pool in the area, a big natatorium that could host national level meets like Junior Olympics or conference championships, and it would be great for the community.
Sure, definitely would. I mean, and of course, the College of Charleston has recently upgraded to the American Colonial Athletic, and it's a little jump in the conference competition. So you want to see the college be that versatile and be able to maybe compete against some of these other universities.
Sure, definitely. And we had a great success in the past few years in the last conference, and the team last year, their first year in this Colonial Athletic Conference, they set numerous team records. So these are the fastest swimmers in the 37-year history of the swim and dive team. And right now they have swimmers ranked first in the conference, bigger, faster conference, and we've got some first place swimmers on the team.
Yeah, and it's like, why would you want to close something when it's at the peak of its capabilities almost?
Right.
You know, you want to expand from that, you know, press on, I guess they say. Sure. As a coach, you know, you're aware that many of your swimmers go on to be lifeguards, you know, park rangers. Talk about that some.
Sure. I coach at the college, and I've been coaching James Arlen Charter High School for 13 years, and I've watched swimmers, you know, grow up in the sport, very disciplined. They go out, become teachers, doctors, lawyers, other swim coaches, and just great people in the community. Just that discipline from getting up early in the morning and working hard and you know, learning that lifestyle has been great.
Sure. And then I'm a member of the South Carolina Brain Injury Association, and I don't know if you know Tate McKell. He grew up swimming and went on to be a police officer and had a brain aneurysm. But he shows the same kind of resiliency with the swimming, you know, brought him up with. And the same was true with my car accident. It's kind of resiliency and allows you to work towards a goal.
Right.
And it also allows you to interact with teammates and kind of work with each other. And, you know, how important is working together as a teammate? You know, how good is that later when you enter the workforce?
It's very important. I mean, every job you have to work with other people, and you have to be a good team player. And you know, swimming is a great sport where you race individually, but your goal is very team-oriented.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you have relays, and you're just trying to work together to win and be faster. And those hours spent in the pool and around the pool working out create great team bonding.
Certainly, and it's kind of like an NFL team. If you see a teammate who's, you know, being outperformed, you want to try to maybe suggest corrections or improvements they can make with their stroke. You know, fuel competition by you know, little pep talks. You know, this happened in sports. They also happen in work as adults. They happen all throughout adulthood.
Right, right. They're very important in life. You know, a teacher with their students, you know, doctors with their patients, and whoever else around them, and just
Sure.
every aspect of life. You have to be a great team player.
Yeah, and swimming just starts to fuel that fire to make you want to be a leader and be a be a positive influence, I think, and that's one of the most positive things we can do with our lives.
That's right, and that's why, you know, these 50 plus swimmers at the College of Charleston are important to our community,
Sure.
and why we want to keep them around, and all the family and 37 years worth of alumni.
Sure. Certainly builds good spirit, good character, builds a good passion. It's also kind of similar to being in the military, because you have to have your body set to eating a certain time, sleeping a certain time, studying a certain time,
Right.
and everything kind of is on budget with your schedule.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
very important. Okay, well, thank you, Steve, for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Jason.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning into My Positive Perspective. Have a great day.
On a sunny day, I feel my thoughts drift away. Only good vibes and good times living in my brain. On a sunny day, catch me lamping in the shade, feeling so fine and so high. Oh, my sunny day, still I hope all my efforts will one day pan out. Love within, you'll never be without. So I roll, feeling strong and so invincible.